My name is Salma and I work for the International Service for Human Rights. And I'm here to tell the story of the Black Lives Matter movement pushing the UN to tackle and address systemic racism and police brutality against black people. In June 2020, families of victims of police violence in the United States, supported by the American Civil Liberties Union, the US Human Rights Network, and over 660 NGOs from across the world, called on the Human Rights Council to hold a special session or an urgent debate on systemic racism and police violence against black people in the US, and to establish an international investigation. The Africa group then held and convened an urgent debate, and for the first time ever it was opened by a victim's family. So it was opened by Philonis Floyd, who made a historic and moving a plea to the council to establish the International Commission of Inquiry. So after the adoption, this unprecedented civil society mobilization continued all year. We urged the High Commissioner to center the process on the lived experience of black people, communities and their families, and to consult with them. And this led to the entire process, to shaping the entire process of the report. So for this year we have more time, and so we convened these consultations with diverse groups, so social movements, families of victims, international NGOs, national and regional NGOs, both mainstream human rights organizations, but also black-led organized movements and organizations. And this included individuals who were engaged regularly with the UN, and others who have never engaged with the UN. And the question we asked is, what do you want the Human Rights Council to do? What do you want the Human Rights Council to say that can be effective in the advocacy and the work that you're already doing in the countries that you work in? For the first time ever, we have a resolution that mandates a debate at the Human Rights Council prioritizing the participation of impacted communities, including victims and their families. So at the podium, they would be at the podium rather than speaking at the end of the debate, as is generally the case. It mandated this new mechanism, this new international investigation, to center the lived experiences and consult directly with victims and their families and impacted communities. What does it take the system to respond to a crisis? So first of all, you need engagement and pressure from the movements on the states, because the states at the end they follow their own interest, and that interest can shift when they know that they're going to be accountable back to their constituency. And then the second one is for the Geneva-based and NGOs to really step back and give the space for the impacted communities to shape the Human Rights Council outcomes. And our role in Geneva should be to inform about the politics, inform about what's happening at the negotiations, the backstage, facilitate access, but really be led by the movements. And then really key is to seizing the moment, because there are certain moments that just the forces collide and you have a window of opportunity, and you need to be flexible to seize it, because if you miss that, then God knows, you don't know when the next opportunity is going to be. And then last but not least, our key message to states at the UN in this process was listen to those affected, listen to the movements, listen to the victims, listen to their families, listen to what they're saying. What you're doing is not enough.